and your feet are aching, if anything like me, all that long march and standing for these speeches, so I won't keep you long, unlike some politicians. For every one of you who've been marching, not just in London but right across the country, there are hundreds and hundreds of people out there who feel the same as we do, that we should not be leaving the European Union, that the campaign was fought on lies, and people voted. Sure, they voted to leave, but the reasons were varied because nobody knows what Brexit means. And it's great to see so many of you here and to see so many European flags flying on the march down here. But there were 2 extra people in this square who believed in unity, who believed in working together to secure peace and prosperity for people. One of them is over there, is Winston Churchill, and the other one here is Nelson Mandela. They would be horrified to know that there is a possibility that we are about to leave the best and the biggest club on this planet. We have to work to make sure that we stop that, and if we can't stop that, that we get the best deal possible. There are people down there working in offices trying to sort out how we unravel 40 years of legislation that have brought us social rights, environmental rights, and all that we know has brought from the European Union. I'm here as an MEP. You have MEPs standing up for you in the European Parliament from all political groups. There's 1 or 2 there who don't stand up for the best interest of this country. We know who they are. But most of them are. And I bring you a message from my colleagues in the European Union. They want UK to stay in the EU. You know, they recognise what we bring to the European Union. They recognise that it isn't just the language, even though the lifts in the Parliament actually speak English. They know that we bring a history, a way of doing things that they value, and they want us there. So, great for you to turn up today. We'll just pause a moment. Thank you so much for turning up today. Keep that fight. I will be fighting with my colleagues in the European Parliament. We will be holding the people down there, hold their feet to the fire. We want to know what they mean by Brexit. We want to know that it's in the best interest of this country. Because if you have to go to Chequers for a brainstorming meeting, it probably means that you haven't got a clue what you want to be doing. So don't just go home and put your placards and your flags away. Fly your flags from your rooftops. Talk to people. People are talking politics like they have never done before in this country. It always used to be, don't talk about religion and don't talk about politics. But now things have changed. Talk about politics. And finally, the one thing that makes me the most angry, I'm angry that we've been led down this stupid road by those people who did not have the best interest of the UK. But what I'm really angry about is that we are wasting time talking about Brexit when we should be working with our European colleagues to tackle the people and to prevent people drowning in the seas. We should be working to fight the scourge of human trafficking, to stop climate change, to stop the biodiversity loss. And all the time we are talking about closing the borders and making life harder for you and for our European colleagues. Migration works both ways. It's your opportunity to travel, and it's Europeans' opportunity to come here and to pay their taxes in this country, pay down our deficit, and to pay into our pension pots. Let's keep up the fight, and thank you so much for having to listen to a politician. I'm out there with you. I have colleagues in the European Parliament with you, and we want the UK to stay in the European Union. Thank you so much.